So welcome to Powershell for SQL Server DBA class. So last class what we have studied, what we have seen first things about the execution policy, and what we have seen, if we are putting the execution policy as unrestricted format, then we are able to run that script. But if we are putting into that any other mode, like when we have put into the all sign mode, that time no script was loaded, right? So if I will go and if I will put into the unrestricted mode, and if I will go and if I will execute this command, now my get policy, if I'm going to execute, what we are going to do, it is set to the all signed. In all sign, if I want ps1 file, you will see it is not loading. It is saying like ps1 file cannot be loaded. And because in the all sign mode you will not able to, I think who is joined now, Anil. You have only pinged me, Anil, yesterday. Anil,
no, I just
so you are from the old batch or new batch?
new one.
New one. Okay, so just I will see your email is added with me or not. So check where is your name here. Is not there, right?
1 second. No.
So can you ping me your email address? I think you
Sure,
are there.
sure.
Yeah, ping me your email address and your mobile number also. I think you have added in my group. That's why you have got this request.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
So I think last batch you have attended few classes, demo classes and all.
No, this is a new one.
Oh, totally new. Okay, you ping me your email address and your mobile number. So I will add you in my group. So later you will come to know about this one. So how you come to know about this class? From Facebook ad or from here? Facebook. Okay, fine, no problem. You are the SQL DBA, right?
Correct.
Okay, then this class is useful for you. I will share the yesterday whatever I have taken the demo class, so you can continue with this. Anyhow, so and this charges of this class is 5,600 I am charging. Okay. These classes will go for 15 module is there plus 4 module for HTML. There we are going to learn various of things. You will see like how I am creating the reporting part, some automation part, everything we are going to learn in this class. It will take time, 15 at least 1.5 months it will take to complete, right? So just you see, so now I have not, so what you understood, once there is 4 execution policy, and once I am putting into the all sign mode, that time PowerShell will not load the ps1 file. And so if I'm going to put that into the remote sign mode, what is going to be happen? Restricted, you understood. If it is a restricted mode, what you understood? No script can be run. And in the all sign mode also, you can see no script is able to run. Whenever I have put you, yesterday I have already shown you restricted, we are not able to run the script. So just you will see that all sign mode you have understood. This one is also you will not able to run that ps, because what, see here, whenever I was putting in the all sign mode, what message I'm getting is not digitally signed. So if you have any, if you are putting into the all sign mode, that time it has to be trusted publisher, right? It has to be generate the certificate and all, like you have seen it, right? Many time in your office, maybe SQL Server is not using the certificate and all, but many team you will see they will tell certificate is expired, right? Or some of the time mirroring you will able to create the certificate. So you have seen this kind of certificate. If the certificate expire or it's required some of the software, if you want to run, it's required the proper certificate. Either you can generate the certificate or it will be given by your software team, means where you will take the license. So why we are doing this one means, I don't want anybody should be download the script from Google and directly they go and implement in their environment. So that's why they have restricted it. No, I am putting into the restricted mode. Any script you write, it will go for the proper approval. It will be go for the this one authority team, certificate team. They will generate the certificate. Then only this one will be trusted and you will able to do, right? Whenever we are putting into the for all sign mode.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Who is joined?
Syed here, Rajesh.
Okay,
Sorry
hi
for late
Said.
joining.
So no problem, Said. So this is the already one class I have already taken. This is the day one class only, but day one class will go for the 5-6 days. So I'm
Oh,
continuing of that class. So already I have already shared with you video, right? Yeah, yesterday class,
yeah,
last class video, and this is the
yeah, yeah.
continuation of this. So you can continue. You can see this, and okay, I'm
Okay.
continuing the class, but please join the 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
And
sure, sure.
you already know that what is the fee structure. This is the 5,600 I am charging. It will goes for 1.5 month for your completing this course, right? After, if you are the
Yeah,
SQL DBA, then only this class is going to be much more useful for you. Otherwise there is no use. If you are attending this class at least 2 hours every day, you have to do the practice, then only you will understood. Only depending on my video or script, it will not going to helpful for you. If you have proper time, if you are going to give 2 hours for doing the practice, then this class is very useful. My this class is based on, like, I'm going to teach you how you can start writing the script, how you will start developing the script. It is not like other people, how they will take 1 month of class, simply they will store function, how to create, what is that, like that they will teach. I'm not going to teach everything. I'm going to explain using the practical, using the script. In this class, minimum more than 200 script you are going to learn, and after doing this script, you will able to write any code. Just you have to give some time. You are joining the first day, and first day only you will require more expectation. It will not work. At least for 4 or 5 classes you have to attend, then you will start understanding this, right? So anyhow, so I told, what if it is a restricted mode, so no script can be learned, only in it you can use the command. So some of the requirement will be there in your office. What they don't want to run any script, you can just run the code. Or you want, means what code you have written, you can give it. But so it will be go for the restricted. But I can't see any company they are using the restricted mode, because here anybody will open the script and they will run here, so they will able to do that. Second one is all sign mode. All sign mode means you are able to run the script, but it should be digitally signed. If it is not digitally signed, it is not going to run, right? Correct. If you are going with a remote signed, if you are going to run the remote sign, what will be happen? The remote sign, you will able to run that script into the remote sign. But what is going to be happened here, you will not able, just I am going, and if I'm going to check, it is going to the remote sign. And what is happening here, no, if this is the ps1 file, ps1 file is able to run in the remote sign, but you can't do the work for the multiple of computer, right? So if you want to perform some operation from one computer to 100 of computer, it will not work. So what I will suggest in your organization, how they are following, if are going with the restricted mode, that meaning of this means they don't want anybody to be PowerShell has to be implemented. They will do the restriction. If you are seeing all signed or remote signed, if it is the all signed, means that script should be digitally signed. And if it is a remote signed or unrestricted, 99% in the all company, if they want you to implement the PowerShell scripting, they will go for the unrestricted. They will tell you unrestricted you have to do once you are installing the SQL Server, or once the OS will install, that time only they will do that unrestricted format, or otherwise remote sign. I have seen that many company, they are going with the unrestricted or remote sign. In your organization, if you will try to change also set execution policy, it will not allow you to change, because winter level of they will put the security. So first is very required to set your environment. So you go to office, you can check whether you are able to change your this mode or not, execution policy. If you are able to change, there is nothing harm if you are changing it also. Either you will not get the permission, only you will not able to change. In your home you will able to change. So what I will suggest, you can change your all execution policy in your home to unrestricted. In your office, you can go and you can ask whether you want to do some work, whether they will allow you or not. So first they will give you some test lab. So test lab you can do the practice, and after that you can implement for the production. Anyhow, that is the one thing. Next one, I am going, yesterday I was discussed few command, and that command I am going to see again, we are going to repeat it. If I'm going with the get command, so what it is going to do, it is going to give you the all command what is loaded in my screen. So these are the, where is the result? Okay, so if you want to take the result into that in this file, so what you have to do, you have to write that pipe symbol. Pipe symbol is nothing but I am taking that all result and what you want to do. If you want where clause or filter something, so you can use the pipe symbol. So okay, so you can go out hyphen file. So see here, yesterday what thing I have explained, I am explaining again. It will be very easy for you. So I will give the get dot text. So if I'm going to execute this, so what will be happen? The all result is going to be imported into the notepad file. Okay, get, I think I have given text, so it was created some different format. So get, you can see, so all result, it is going to be saved into this one, right? So if anybody, anytime if you want to take the all result into the file, which command you have to use? The out file. You have to use the out file. So anyhow, so what is out file? Out file is nothing but it your commandlets only. It is not, if I will go, so whatever command I am going to execute, this all will come from here only. If I'm going and if I'm checking, so you will able to find out out file. This is the commandlets, right? You can see here out file. So whatever command we are going to use, this all command will be your, which command? It will came, if that all command has to be there, it has to be there in the list. If that list, if you are not getting that command will not work in your system. So what you have to do, if you are not finding that command, some of the time what will be happen, you will download some script and you will try to run into this, you will try to execute the command into a PowerShell. So what you will see, like that command is not working. So you have to find out whether that command is available or not. If that command is available, then you will able to perform that operation. If not, means then you have to see which module this command will come. Later classes we are going to discuss this and you will understood. So I'm going with the next one. Get services. Get services is same as your whenever you are saying. And if you are going with the grid view, you can go with the out hyphen file. If out hyphen file, if you are going out hyphen grid, view, if you are going to run this grid view, so what will happen, that all detail you will able to pop up window will open and you will able to see this. It is the same as get services. Whatever you are going with the task manager, same thing, you will able to see which are the services is running. If you are going to execute only this much, so you will see that it will be going to display which other services has been stored. It is same as your services.msc, right? I told you there is something called PS1 module, right? SQL PS. So if you are going to find out get hyphen command, and I am giving hyphen name, just example, and I want to see which are the belongs to SQL PS, which are the command which is belongs to SQL PS. So if I'm going to execute this, so you will see, yes, it is giving the result. So SQL PS is already there, right? Any command, if you want, you can go and you can check from here. Just I will check whether this is working or not. If I'm going to run this out hyphen file, it is giving the result. So you can give the any commandlets also. If you having any doubt to filter it from this one, so if any you are seeing, like if you downloaded any command and it is using something, some commands, right? So if you want to find out it is there, it is loaded or not in your screen, it is there or not for your version. So what you will do, just you will write get command, you can give hyphen name and you can give that name of that. If some result is coming, so you understood this is already there. If it is not giving, means it is not there. Then what we have explained you yesterday, if you are going with get hyphen command, if you have to use any where clause or something, so what we are going to do, I am going to filter anything with the module name. Get hyphen command, I will typing that pipe symbol and I'm writing the where object already, this everything I am going to discuss. If loop, else loop, don't become confused. Now this is the first class. So if I will go for the day 3 class, you can see here I am going to explain you if loop, else loop, if else loop, everything I am going to explain you. So in the day 3 class, all parameter I am going to explain you. If you go to the loop, then you will see the for each loop, while loop, there is the many loop is there, array loop, switch loop. So later classes I am going to explain you the all detail. So don't become, so here I'm just for this is the first class, so few things you have to understood. So get command is taking the all result. I'm giving the pipe symbol, means it is filtering it, what I want to filter, where object, what I want to go with the where. Always you have to go with this fashion only. You can give that to curly bracket, you can get dollar underscore dot. Whenever you are going to give the dot, it is going to display the lot of pop-up. Means you want, it is saying what, in which basis you want to filter, right? If I'm going to run only get command, what are the result I'm getting? I will getting this much of result, right? If you'll go, I think here it is not giving, so it should be better. I will go with, so you can see here command type, name, version, and source it is coming, right? But it is not display only the four thing. There is a many more detail is there. It is going to display. Later classes you will come to know. So here what I am going to filter using the module name. If I'm giving here dot and m, automatically it will be giving that you want to filter using the module name. I have given the module name. I given hyphen eq. So later classes I am going to explain you everything about operator, what is equal operator, less than, greater than, less than, equal to, binary operator. So that class will come on the day 3 only. I'm going to teach you. So hyphen, if you want to see anything equal to, you have to go with hyphen eq, not use equal symbol. Equal symbol is, this equal is used for saving the data. I will show you today only. I'm going to explain you. If you want to compare anything, then you have to use the hyphen eq. Don't forget this. And I have given here SQL PS. This time I am checking where that, which are the module which is belongs to SQL PS. So if I'm going to run the SQL PS, you can see these are the command layers and these are the result is there, right? If any model, if you want to search, you can go and you can check with this, right? Got it? If you want any storage related, so you can give the storage. If you want something called PKI, so that also. So if you are going to give, so what it's going to do, it is going to display which are the command which is belongs to PKI. It is going to display only this much. So like this, what happened? It will take the all result where it is going to where, and here what dollar underscore dot means what? All result, whatever it is coming from here, it is going to filter using the module name, right? You can give the module name. If you want command type, if you want name, you can give name also. You can give name, means that time you have to filter using the command, right? You cannot go with this one. Model is something different, which is related with your PKI or some storage or DBA tool. Like that, you will able to filter. No doubt into this. If I'm going with the get services, get hyphen services. If I'm going with the get services, and what I want to filter anything which is belongs to SQL Server. So how, so what I have to type? Tell me. Get services, then where hyphen object.
Where hyphen object.
Okay, after that curly bracket is start. What I have to give?
Dollar underscore
dot. Then I am
running.
going, not running. Running means whenever I am checking with the status, that time running. I am going with checking that any services, SQL services, I want some information. I will go with the dollar underscore dot name. I'm writing equal to, means I am checking what I am going checking. What is the services name? You can see the services name here, right? Any services, if you want any SQL related services, I will not like SQL 2012. So what you are saying, this is the service name, right? So if you want, you can filter using this, right? So it is going to display this much of result, right? So it is filter using this one name, right? If I'm telling you, I want like which are the services which is running. So what you want, so what you have to type here? Get hyphen, tell first. Service, then
Where object name,
Where object.
where
brackets,
hyphen,
dollar,
bracket, good, bracket is start. Then what I have to give here? dollar
Dollar
underscore dot, what I have to type?
status.
Status.
Status, correct. It's not a status type. You can go with the status type also, status also if you want to start. So these are the something, it will be perform the operation. So later I'm status is equal to, what do you want? EQ,
Running.
You're running.
EQ, and I want like status should be running. So I will go running. So this time what happened? It is going to display which are the services is running. It is going to display the all. If I want which are the services has been stopped, what I have to do? I have to write here stop, STOPPED. So which are the services is stopped? It is going to see that. It is going to filter that. So okay, again I am going with the little bit next thing. What we want to see is this time I'm going with the get process. Get processes. What I want? So get process, like in SQL, how you are giving speed, right? So here it is known as handle. If you will go to the top, you can see the name is this. This is nothing but it is your speed. So this time they have given some different name. If you want to filter anything as a process, you have to give handles. So what I have to give here, if I want where happen object, I want more than 200 speed. It has to display which is speed is more than 200. So I can go here, dollar underscore dot, then I have to go handles, not handle, handles. It will be handles. What I have to do? Greater than what? How to display? GT. GT is nothing but greater than, and you can give 200. If I'm going to run this, what is going to display? Which are the greater than 200? It is going to display only those. I can use AND command also. If I am telling you to add AND, name is SQL Server, something like that. I can use with the AND. Then again, I have to give dollar underscore dot. What I have to give? Name, right? Name. And what I will give? Hyphen EQ. What you want to write here? I want this only, MS SQL 2012. This is the service name. I can pass here. So what is going to happen? It is going to add. It is not going to display. Maybe something. Hyphen I have to give. I forget to give the hyphen. So maybe it is not coming. It is not matching with this. That let's see. This is the okay. This is the result. It is displaying. There is a greater than 200 and it is matching with the SQL Server. So it is display, the result is came. So like that you will able to start the filtering. So directly also you can go and you can filter and you can go with this also. Just I'm going with the PPT. So this all is already explained. This all are the yesterday class only I am explaining. Use the, if you want to display anything, get command name is equal to SQL Server, that also directly you can go and you can filter, right? So here what happened? So you can see which are where it will be, where it will be found out SQL. Directly it will go and it is going to display. Name is SQL. So where it will start with, I have given the 2 star means what? Means it will see where the SQL is there. If you are giving just beginning of the star means it will be go, it will fetch the above. You know that kind of concept is the same as your TSQL code also. Here you can see SQL came here, right? In the everywhere you can see the in name, whatever I'm saying, somewhere SQL it will be there. Either beginning, either middle, either start, where you will find out directly you go and you can filter this, right? So that is the same thing I have explained for this also. If you will go, you can see the get services and all already it is explained. Okay. Now I am taking one program as a base program and then we are going to discuss and we will take what we are going to do. I am taking this program as a base program. Very simple program. Okay, and in this program only we are going to develop the code, that very big code we are going to develop using this programming day by day. Now maybe I will I have starting just 2 line, later I will go with the 10 lines, later I will go the 20 lines. So till day 3 class I'm going to discuss just 2 line only. With day by day this 2 line is going to be increased. Just you will see here just how it is going to, I am going to, so after that I am going to explain this. So this having this much of big line. Last one I will show you, last one what happened once I will go for the day 3 class. You can see there is some programming. After 10 minutes you have to log in again, guys. So you will see there is something I have written here, start programming. So here till 15 I have went till 15. You will see that is that programming only. I am going to add multiple of things into this program. So day by day you will come to know. So I'm starting with the very basic things. So what I want to explain you here, if you want to save any result, what you have to do, you have to $a, means what it will known as, means dollar, anything you will write, it will be treated as a variable. Either $a you give or $name. So what will be, and I'm giving here Rajesh. So what it will be happen, in this will be treated as a variable. So dollar means if you will give the dollar with something, means it will treat as a variable. It is going to save this result, but it is not going to display because just I have saved this. If you want to print this, so directly if you are going to execute $name, it is going to display the Rajesh. All right. So what I want to explain you, equal to is not used for comparison. Equal to is using for saving the data into the left side of the variable. So $name. So whatever value I have passed, it is going to save into that. Same thing, what is going to be happen? So it is just agent. I am not going with the agent. I will go with the MS SQL Server 2012. So what I am going to do, if I am going to run get hyphen services, and directly I am giving here hyphen name, and I am giving what services, this service name. So what happened? It is going to display the few result about this services only. If you are going to give name, that also fine. If it is not giving, so Powershell is already that much of intelligent. He will understood something he was want for this services. So if I am going to execute this also, it will give the same result only. So get services, I am taking this about this services, right? So what I am going to do, if I will write here $a is equal to, and then if I am going to execute this command, what is going to happen? It will not going to display anything now. Down you can say it is not displaying any result, but the value of the get services, it is going to save in this variable. If I'm going to print .a, it is going to display this result. Getting? Even if you want, you can go with get services also. If I'm going to only execute get services, so what happens? If I'm going to get services, so it is going to display the all services which is running in my services, in my system. If I'm going to execute this, it is not going to display any result because the all result is saved into A. If you are going to execute now only A, so you will able to see that all services is going to display, no doubt. So what programming we are going to develop now here, very small programming. What I am going to do, I am taking any services. If that services is stopped, I am writing a program, go and start that services. That's it. Not more than that. Got it? So you understood how to, so how we can start that. So what I have done, I have taken one variable. In that variable, I have saved that value, right? And I can go with the if loop. So just if loop. So see here, guys. So don't become confused directly. He has started the programming and all. Please start understanding. This is a very basic of the program. If else loop is you already know. I'm expecting you all are the engineer. You already know about the concept of if and else loop, right? Later you can see how it is going to be improvement is going to be happen, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm writing if else loop. If the condition will satisfy, you perform the operation. I'm not writing any else loop. So in the PowerShell, if you want to declare any if loop, this is the format you have to do. means if, and you have to write the simple bracket, then you have to give the curly bracket. So what I'm writing, if I have to filter anything, how I can filter? $A dot status, right? Because you know that in the get services, if you are going to execute this $A, what you are finding? Oh, sorry. Now it is overwriting with this. So if I am going to perform this, so this A is having this data, right? So this status I am going to copy and I am filtering here. $A is having this much of full data. In this, what I am checking only status. So $A dot status, it will check this one status result, and I'm writing hyphen eq equal to what? Stop. Okay, if it is stopped, what it has to perform? It has to start that services. How to start? I will give the $A dot sta. So you can see the start already came. Enter that and you have to close this bracket. So start whatever you want, any operation, it will come with this bracket. So you understood this? If it is matching the condition, it will go and it will start the services. Now it is not running, it is running. So what I will do, I will stop this, and then we will see whether if we are going to execute this, it is working or not. So what we have done, so what will be happen here? If I'm going to execute this, it is executed. What happened now? This services first it will take into this, because I have already stopped this. So this all services will save into this, and I have writing this $A and filtering from status is equal to A. So already you know that in this variable it is saving about this services result. This services is checking, it is a stop. If it is a stop, it is found, it is go and it will start the services. So we'll see that PowerShell 2012 SQL Server we have already stopped. So once I am checking, it is why it is going there. So it is started, right? So it is simple example. So I'm making a little bit more here. What I want to do, I want to add here, if the status is running, right? So it has to display the result, it is running, right? So how we can perform this? So if and else loop, you know that if means it is going to be enter if the if condition is required. If the if condition is fulfilled, it will be go perform the operation. If the if is not required, if it is not there, then it will go the else, right? If means that condition is not satisfied, it will directly go to the else loop, right? Else if loop, why I am writing else if means again it will be same as your condition. If you two times you can't write the if, so instead of that it will be you are writing if else means first condition is satisfied, go to the next. Again it is a if else if means it is not condition is satisfied, go to the next loop. So I'm writing here if else. So tell me what I have to write here. This time I'm checking here, if that services is stopped, you go and start. Else what I want to write, if that is not running, or no, this time if we have checked that if the status is stopped, you go and start the services. If else I am writing, if the status is running, then you have to display some result. So how I have to filter it this in the same fashion, right? I can copy this. If else is also same way. Instead of the stop, I can write running, and if this condition is going to be satisfied, what it has to do, it has to go inside this loop, and what it has to display, right host is used for displaying the any result. Even if you want, you can type that also directly. If you want, you can display anything, but if you're writing right host, you will able to format and you will able to do the perform the result a very good way. So I'm writing right host. If you want after 1 minute it will be log off, guys, you have to log in again. And I'm just, you can give that it's services is running. So but if you want to print anything, you have to give into the double column. So what happened, it will be checked, and if that services is running, it will directly, it will go and it will display that services is running. So now you already know, it is running, right? So that's why it is displaying. In this, if we want to do few more for a few more thing, like I want to display some background color and all, I will go with the this one hyphen for background color, right? So if I will put for background color, you can give red, green, you can give the green. So this time what happened, your result will come with the green color.